Oh, there we go. Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing today? Who do we have in the chat? Christopher Hall, Griff, Fugazi, Cons, Hitman, Odin, Delirium, Fudgood About It, Alina. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I don't know why I'm so red. Maybe I need to make my light more green because we're up again. But the red light's kind of like vibey, right? It's my evening stream colors. I'm drinking my weird orange liquid, my vitamin drink again. Because I forgot and I was like, why am I so tired today? I need my vitamin drink. Okay. So, yes, Bitcoin. Yes. I mean, yeah, 42k. What can I say? 42k, huge move up, and a similar rejection that we got from when we first went to 39. However, obviously, like a lot less actually. That 39k, where was it? 38k, sorry. So that first time we hit 38k, we got that big rejection. And the altcoins took a pretty massive dump afterwards. And it's been a similar situation here. So although Bitcoin only corrected by like a couple of percent, we got some like decent moves down of like 10% or so on the alts. And I think that would have been a really good buying opportunity on a lot of altcoins. It's not something that I've really traded. I've got enough like long exposure anyway. And yeah, I'm just letting this whole move just ride and seeing where we end up. At the moment, I'm not really seeing anything to suggest that there's going to be any major change. We've seen the ETH BTC pair pulling back a lot. I don't need the TPO on this. And I think probably when Bitcoin does start to cool down, which could be soon, we might be forming a little range here. When Bitcoin does start to cool down, I think we'll see the alts start to take back a bit of control here. And we'll see that dominance from Bitcoin, which has been rising steadily. We'll see that start to pull back as Ethereum and other altcoins and so on catch up a little bit. So yeah, a really decent sweep from a lot of alts. I'd quite like to look at some altcoins, see if there's some good opportunities out there, so we can do that today. If anyone has anything they would like me to look at, then feel free to ask. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But today, there's been only one trade that I've really seen today, and that was long on Bitcoin from single prints and the VWAP. So you have your TPO. Okay, so if we load up the TPO, we can see here Bitcoin have created this single print from the move up this morning. You had a move that dropped down into that, and then also if we add on the session VWAP, it's a trending day, right? It's a big trending day. We've had an enormous move higher. So how high is this? A 6% move up almost in one day. And you come back and you test the VWAP. So it's a pretty decent buy opportunity when you come into the VWAP on a day like today. So a good opportunity to go long on BTC. Similar with a lot of the altcoins. A lot of the alts, it was this flush that actually took them lower, and then they've been making the higher low. On Bitcoin, it's a bit of a different situation where you have this just ABCD corrective move, which is what we keep on seeing. Okay, so if you actually go AB, golden pocket, move down, you had that correction, and now it's kind of crazy. Probably continuing to higher prices again here. So yeah, it's a bit of an insane move. We can see the parabolic advance that we're currently on with Bitcoin. And if this continues in the way that it has been, this will take us to all-time highs pretty much by the new year, which is obviously not going to happen. So there will have to be a flush at some point. But yeah, it's getting pretty wild, right? Look how steep these lines will take you. You'll be at 100k. You'll be around 100k by the time that this 1.618 Fibonacci happens, which probably takes you into March of next year, basically, at this current pace. So yeah, it could be exciting. But it's not going to continue like that, so whatever. What do we have? What are people looking at? I see some chat. Big time. It's time for big time. Let's have a look at big time. Let's go over here. Let's have a look at big time. So this was the trade setup that I posted for the crew a few weeks ago, right? And then we had another opportunity for this. So I think I then did I charted up big time spot, was it maybe? Where is it? So there's been two really nice trades on big time. That was the first one. And then we had this one here, that second test of the POC. So this is the one that we posted just recently. Now, when we hit target, I posted that we hit target, but I didn't take profit on this until the first time I took profit was when we had a small correction up here. We got that move down, but I did a post for the crew earlier on. Like, actually, for myself, it's really important just to stay patient on these kind of moves. When something's showing strength like this and you're in this really big uptrend, don't be like, just because you hit target doesn't really mean you have to sell. I know it is important to take profits, and the way that I like to do it is just to take a little bit off, and just gradually, like if something like, for example, this has gone up by what, 5x, yeah, and this now becomes like quite a significant part of my portfolio. So it's just about rebalancing and keeping things balanced as it's going up, so you're not like insanely overexposed into anything. But when something's still healthy and it's still moving up in this way, you don't really want to be closing just because you've hit that target for the trade. Yeah, if you can get more out of it, if you can milk this for more than, like, that's another 100% that it's gone up since the take profit level. If you can milk those trades and you can continue an uptrend and it continues to go in the direction that you want it to go in, then by all means do it. Yeah, so I think, yeah, that was one example on this trade, which is pretty crazy. So I'm still in this position right now. Vitamin drink over. I should have some more energy soon. So low on energy on Mondays. It's like such a regular thing. Fugazi says, imagine we blast through 48 to 50 as well. Bull market exercise. Think of a BTC target and double it. Yeah. Any alts that are listed on Coinbase? We'll have a look at that. I need to turn the AC on because I'm walking and I've realized that the heating's on. AC time. Yeah. Give me some air. Hunting for Doge longs at the moment. Yeah, this is another strategy that I've had. So I've mentioned this before. When I'm taking profit on alts, I'm putting a little bit into Doge, like every single time, because we're not going to have a bull market without this pumping. It's just not going to happen. So like we're gonna have Doge. We'll do something at some stage. I'm kind of weird, right? You know, like a lot of people will have like Bitcoin or Ethereum or something like that as like their like main holding within a portfolio. For me, I just love to hold, like, I love to have exposure for Doge, because when it goes, it's just one of those things that just like, okay, it's just gonna go. So yeah, I think it doesn't look like, it's not particularly like exciting right now, the whole chart, but it's okay. Yeah, and it's one of those that I think you can have as a pretty safe bet. We're at resistance right here. Look at that trend line that's coming down. So we've just tapped into that right now. But yeah. Justice, I do have some Bitcoin. I don't have a huge amount of it. It doesn't make up it doesn't like make up 50% of my portfolio or something that I know it does for a lot of people, because there's just more money out there with other stuff. Pepe better play than Doge, do you think? Maybe. The thing with Pepe is it's Doge, I feel confident that it's just gonna it'll do something crazy every cycle. Pepe, right? This is annoying. It didn't do that sweep, and now it's look at this alert. There's my alert. I wanted it to cross 102 sats. It got down to 103. I had my alert 102 and it went to 103, and yeah, since then, seriously, 45%. Team abandoned Pepe, but they do say scams pump the hardest. Yeah. Pepe will have another run. The thing is, like, if you think about Doge, like, do they... Okay, no, there's actually a very serious team behind Doge, isn't there? Like, they're launching satellites into space and going to the moon and like literally going to the moon. So, yeah, I guess there's a serious team behind them. I was looking at other stuff. I know, like, with the other meme coins, I know like Floki are doing a lot, and there's Katana Inu that I've invested in this. So I've got Katana. I don't really know what it is, but I know that there's like a really active team with them, and that's been doing quite well. Unibot. Yeah, Unibot's just a bit of a laggard right now. What I like is that we saw Blockchain Bets get its big move. So that had that had the big move again, 500% up from where it was just a couple of weeks ago. You would like to think that this encourages Unibot to do the same. I actually really like where this is at. This is so fucking basic. Let me remove this stuff because it's just stupid, right? It's just made for Twitter posts. But actually, when you look at this, we'll hide this as well. And first of all, let's do a fixed range from just this pool. I'd imagine, okay, yeah, around about that value area. On the 4 hour, we can see where it's holding as support. This might be a daily order block. No, not quite. So you got 4 hour. You got a nice area of support within here, right? 50% retrace, is it the, like, is that about a 50%? Oh, it's golden pocket. It didn't look like it's gone that deep. I think because of the closes. Yeah, so you've come down close to this. I mean, if it does drop a little bit further down, that would be quite nice. Your volume's really even around here. So, I mean, if there's a move down to like 56 or something, that takes you a bit deeper into this OB. And then you've got golden pocket retrace as well from that. And you've got the VWAP. So if you take the VWAP from where the start of this fixed range is, you have your VWAP there. So yeah, if there's an opportunity to get into Unibot, oh, first price. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, I moved down here. Let's say 57, 56, 57. I'll set another alert. I'll probably, the way the market is right now, like what what difference does it make? Like, if it's here, and is it really worth the risk not to get into a position? But I think what you'd need to see, if there is to be a little bit more upside for this, there's your anchored VWAP from here. So consolidation around here. I mean, if you start to break out of this little range, then that could be a good opportunity to get in. Why am I doing a fixed range like that? There's not enough volume. Little trend line. It might not drop. So yeah, you're at 62 now. Ideally, you'd want to see it. You'd want to get an entry $5 lower. Big Get has already swapped in 4 hour. What you? Yeah. See, this is MEXC. So what? Big Get. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Big Get got that nice little move down, which actually that's. And probably would expect BitGet would have more volume than MEXC. I don't trade on BitGet. I never use BitGet. But if this has got more volume, what are we looking at? The low? Only 313. MEXC 625. So there is actually more volume on MEXC, which is unusual. I guess this is just spot. Okay. Yeah, Unibot's looking good. I hold Unibot. I would actually consider adding here because I sold my blockchain bets. It's like the same sector. So maybe I'll add. Maybe I'll add to my position. We just take the highs again on Bitcoin. No, we didn't. Let me put an alert here just in case we do take the highs again. I just had an alert on my phone, but I do feel like I need to make it green. I do feel like I need to be green. Let's do this. Hold on. It's not really very green, is it? It's more like just normal color. Oh well. It's better than being bright red. Alright, we've got people asking. Oh, yeah, Fugazi's also got Katana. Nice. World woke up. Okay. Fugazi paper-handed BCB for 2x. We've got people asking about Loom, Monero, Dubs, XMR is Monero. I really need to start introducing the super chat function again, so people like have to super chat, or at least like I'm not gonna look at any more altcoins until we get 50 likes. Like nothing. Come on, hit the like button. There's 100 people in here, and nobody. 16 of you have hit the like button. 17. Let's do it, guys. This is my very friendly. Please smash up the like button. My call to action for this. That's all you got to do. It's free content. We're giving you out free trading ideas, free technical analysis. All you have to do is hit the like button. Unibot and BCB in the same sector? Are you sure? No, I'm thinking of the wrong thing, aren't I? I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of I get confused because Unibet is a betting platform, like a traditional betting platform. where like you just bet on football matches and stuff like that, Unibet. So I get confused because Unibot sounds like Unibet, and then I think that Unibot is the betting platform, but it's not. But Unibot is the Telegram bot. So the competitor that I've got for that one is... Oh my god, I'm so confused. I've got exposure to something else that's like a competitor to Unibot as well, right? Have I? I don't even know anymore. What do I hold that's like? Banana! Banana, that's the one. Banana gun. And in a way, bypass as well. So I have banana, and banana also pumped. Yeah, so banana's also pumping. So I've got banana gun, which is the competitor to Unibot, and then I've got bypass, which is this one. Not doing particularly well right now. I'm down on my position. This is why I bought it, but again, it's fine. These type of things I'll ride to zero if I have to. Like, I've had enough of other stuff. No, I didn't sell BCB for no reason. What's the fucking big one? The big betting thing that everyone uses, that they like, people do the... What's the big gambling site? I've got that, whatever it is. What is it? Rollbit, that's the one. Rollbit. RLB, this one. Yeah, I got some of this. And actually that also looks really good. Yeah, very similar. Maybe they're similar but not similar, because with Rollbit, you've got this move down. I know this is okay. This is Tether. Is there a better chart for this? Poloniex? Oh my god, no, that's not a better chart at all. This is the best chart. So yeah, we've seen this before from Rollbit, right? Golden pocket, correction after a move higher. This coming from golden pocket. Actually, this is really nice. So you come between that 702 and 786, and where does this end up at the highs with those fibs? So actually, this is kind of a nice, just chill uptrend that it's in. You may even be able to draw this as a channel. So you'd suspect a little bit more consolidation down here, and then go for another leg up here. Probably just draw this channel, make it fit. I don't know, something along these lines, right? For Rollbit. Ooh, a new subscriber! Himanshu Bajwaj. Himanshu, welcome. Thank you very much for subscribing. My pronunciation and my names are terrible. I am not good, so I apologize if I just absolutely ruined your name. But thank you very much for subscribing. Unfeed. I'm distracted. Someone asked for Loom. No, someone asked twice for XMR. I'll be able to do XMR very quickly because XMR is kind of dead. So big ass ascending triangle, right? It's like there's really nothing more to say on this. The $175 to $180 is just very much crucial resistance to break, and at that stage you're getting back inside value area from the previous bull market. So there's your value area low. I mean, Monero's never really done very much. It's a bit of a It's a bit of a dinosaur and it plods along like a dinosaur. I wouldn't personally feel like it's something that I would want to trade. There's better assets out there. However, you break this and a move, if you get through 180, then I think a move to 220 is reasonable. But I just don't like it. It just seems like a waste of time. Like, it just seems like a waste of time. It moves slower than like anything else. So yeah, 180 to 220 is one of those. Ooh, who we got in here? Jason Casper in the house. Good time low long dark shield. Askibig for a friend. Jason Casper, your friend. Dark Shield, we got to look at Dark Shield. What was the ticker for it again? Dark Shield Games. Oh my god. Oh my god. It actually hit that 50, what was it, 5,000 sats, which is it's a shame we didn't do that during the last stream, because this is where we were saying Jason Casper was going to give away a chicken, right? If it happened during the stream, but it didn't. It didn't happen during the stream. Christopher, why can't that dude type? It's because we do the same thing, right? We're on a treadmill. You don't understand how hard. I mean, I'm walking very slow, probably compared to Jay. But you don't understand how hard it is to like walk and type and move a mouse accurately when you're walking. It's very difficult. Like, if I speed this up a bit, and then watch how fucked up my mouse gets. Like, I will not be able to do anything properly. Okay, right. Oh my god, I'm gonna get sweaty. This is more of a jog. No, slow down. Live step tracking. I don't know. How far have I gone? 1.15 kilometers now. Albert Moon, no. I did the treadmill before I knew that Jason Casper did the treadmill. I don't know who did it first. And every time, Jason Casper, because you've got like 10 times more subscribers than me, everyone thinks that I copied you. It's not fair. All right. Congratulations to the Dark Shield Pump crew. Well done. I don't know where. You just need to get Jack now too. Yeah. Hold on. Oh shit! This is still moving. Wait. How do I jump back on the treadmill with like? Wait. I can't use my mouse now. Right, I'm gonna end up like Jay Casper. But I can't do anything if I'm. There you go. If I do that every stream, and then I employ someone to actually do the charting, and I'm just there doing bicep curls, then maybe eventually I'll look like him. Yeah, cool. I don't know, I can't remember where it was you guys bought this, but fair. Like, imagine. Where's it going to? What, up here? Where's your golden pocket for this? Oh, you could get a 10x out of this. Because, I mean, you were buying it down here. That'd be a 10x, wouldn't it? Nice. I put an alert. If it does go over like that 20 up here, It's decent. Dubs. Meaning, no, that's buds. See, I can't type when I'm on a treadmill. Dubs. Oh my god. D-U-B-B-Z. Shit, look at that. What is this thing? What is this, and how the hell do you like... I mean, this is just TWAPy ridiculousness. Craziness. Deck screener. Morales. Nice. OCD. OCD, there's a coin that would work very well for me. OCD and ADHD. On-chain dynamics. If there's an OCD coin, I should probably buy it. And if there's a ADHD USDT, there isn't one. There isn't one. Someone should make one. I'm surprised there's not one. The reason there's not one is because everyone that goes to fucking make one ends up getting distracted and it never gets made, right? Yeah, let's make an ADHD coin, and it's never gonna happen because we'll go and like do all the tokenomics, and then we'll be like, oh, it's a new project, let's do that. That's why it doesn't exist. Who's riding the AIX wave with me? This one's doing all right. Up 121% so far. This one's looking pretty good. This is like big mover on the day. Along with Big Time. Big Time's still going, man. Do I need to take a bit more profit off of this? I don't think I do. I think I just let it go to $1 at this stage, right? So let it go to $1. But how much of this do I have? I only ride AI coins that go southeast. That means down. I was thinking like southwest would mean backwards. Backwards and down. The southeast. I bought the oh man. Yeah, Big Time has become quite a significant, like quite a big part of my Mexi bag. It's overtaken Zeph today. And it's overtaken Pyth. So it's now my biggest bag on Mexi. So maybe I do need to take a bit of profit. How's Zeph looking? Zeph is a bit of a bummer so far. I thought it would just sweep these, but we're back down on that POC, holding some decent support. And Zeph's gonna go up here, like Zeph to $100. Shrap mooning. Shrap's another one. I might just skim a bit of profits off of this as well. Okay. I only ride coins northwest. Oh, man's got a time machine. Do you have a standard position size for spot buys, or is it random? I do, yeah. With spot, like I tend to just go in like 1K lots. So it's just like, but as I'll buy like, I might do it a few times depending on how much I like the token or how long it's down there for or how confident I feel in it. But I'll just be like, okay, 1K, 1K, 1K. It's not particularly like it's spot stuff's just like that. I just spend USDT. I'm just spending money and just throwing it into coins. But I like round numbers. So on Big Time, I'd done that a few times because we were in that range. And then what I do is I just like, I shouldn't really say this. Like when it's spot buys, it's just like, I'm just moving dollars into the asset and then moving it back into dollars and stuff like that. So again, because like the OCD thing I was just saying, when I take profits, so if I've bought like, let's say I bought like 5k worth of something and it's gone up like 3x, and I've got like, let's say I've got 11,700 tokens, I'll just sell like 1,700 and just make it a 10k position, because it's no longer like the dollar value is no longer even. And then I'm like, okay, I'll make the position size even, and then I'll reduce it by like, I'll take profit, like I'll take away 2,000 tokens like the next time, and then it'll go down to 8k tokens, and then I might take it down again to like 5k tokens, and then I'll just sell it like that. Just I have weird habits as a trader. This is just when I'm doing like altcoins and stuff. Can you look at Ape? Yes, of course. What's this? Ah! See, mouse. There we go. Removed all indicators. Ape looks like really nice. So I'm actually going to put this in log quickly, just to mark off the levels in log, because it's so like dead down here. So that's actually previous year low. Ape's been around a while. God, it doesn't feel like it's been around like almost 2 years. Year and a half. Another subscriber. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Jirawan Homsombat. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Previous year low is a really nice level on this, because that comes to take out these highs. And then what we have, see, I'd guess POC is going to be down the bottom there, yeah. But if we go for, we're using this as a range up here, and then you've got your value area. So those give you some nice levels. You've got monthly. Oh my God, like nothing. Let's go yearly then. Where's the yearly open? Whoa, all right, not that either. Traded, done this, done this, done this. You got a big gap on the monthly here. Weekly. Now, realistically, you're just looking at a move up to that. That's like the big bad wolf of resistance for Ape. I can't see anything. So you're within that weekly AB anyway, so that's what it's working at right now. That's what it's trying to break through, is this. And then beyond that, you're just going to hit stops, and you're just going to run stops, and you're just going to gradually just push through it and push through it and push through it, and then impulse out of it. Because once you take some of these highs, you probably hit all of them. And then from this, what you might end up doing after that is you just have, and it's like kind of basic, right? But you're then just looking at this like, whoa, see what I mean? I can't draw straight lines. Gradually just work your way through here, impulse up, then maybe a bit of a correction, and then you're looking at this as like some big cup and handle type of thing. And you'd have $2 as like a real nice like back test level. So yeah, I think Ape's looking really good. You go onto the lower time frames again, you can see it did that sweep locally. And then you've taken out internal lows today. So this move down correction came almost the entire way to do that whole impulse. You then broke the market structure. So this downtrend, what's this? Oh, it's the session times. You then broke that downtrend, started to correct. And then you have this nice little range that's formed from that. So essentially this sweep lows, and now you've taken out these local lows. So Ape actually could give you a pretty decent trade. What I'd like to see now would probably be to take out these, because we've had that big drop today, and then if this can drop down here, and you may be looking at something locally to begin with, where you've got your position there, looking to take it back up to top of the range, continue this, could be kind of decent, right? Get an entry below like $1.58. See what happens with that, and then you've got the potential then to extend that beyond. But as a first take profit, there's a little trade within here. So yeah, I think Ape is one of those that just looks good as long as the market can remain the way that it has been. Ape looks like one of those that's starting to build that momentum. You're getting decent volume on it, so yeah, it looks all right. Looks all right. Quite like it. Quite like Ape. Just whilst I'm there, I'm just going to put this back onto log and just do a trend line. Because actually, do this again. Okay. Yeah, some kind of trend line with log on the log scale there, which can come into play, which is interesting. Have you ever seen BTC? Have I ever seen it? Don't know. I don't know what BTC is. But yeah, 41,500 a good place to long. Well, it is the point of control of the day. So if we are to get a pullback and we do continue this move, then yeah, daily POC could be reasonable again. Take out these lows down here. At this stage, like anything, this is your invalidation on the day, because we shouldn't be losing VWAP at this stage. You've already hit the single prints. So this is the bounce that should take you to new highs. So yeah, if there's a bit of a pullback, actually I like this area. I do think that's a nice area. So if there is a pullback into here on Bitcoin, I think that would look really good. You got time point of control, you've got volume point of control. Yeah, looks decent. You're just hitting those internal lows. That's the area that I would like to see hit at this stage. So actually, if we do come down, it's basically 41.6. I want to get that even. There we go, 41.6. Put an alert there. Check world, WLD, world. Is that the one? Oh, wild. Someone asked about world as well. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like why is that volume so even? This is just some I can't trust what's going on here. This looks like wash trading, right? It might be different on other exchanges. Nah, this is just being wash traded. Look at the volume. It's so even. Like every single day. And it's just TWAP sell, TWAP buy. Looks like it, whatever it is, looks like a kind of dead project. Wild. Wilder world. What is it? It's weird, right? This is the website. So what? It's just crypto dystopian future GTA, right? Grand Theft Auto. Surely this doesn't actually exist. What's the market cap for this thing? Oh my god, sorry, bright. Dark mode. Oh. Why is dark mode not on? I'm not logged in. What? How the hell does it have a market cap of $139 million? Rank 266. And it just looks like that. I don't know. How is it rank 266? Where it has no like legit volume. This feels really weird. I mean, it might be really good. I mean, if it's got a market cap that high, and if they can create a game that looks like this, like fair play, actually looks pretty cool, right? but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Manuel Flagship. What will happen first? New all-time high or BTC below 15k? A new all-time high. Like, below 15k? Nah. Obviously, it's not impossible. I just like below 15k. No, yeah, new all-time high. It's not going below 15k. New all-time high, easy answer. I didn't even need to think about that when you like, yeah, new all-time high. You might correct to like 30. The higher we go, obviously the higher your correction target needs to be. Where we thought that like 22, 23 was a very real possibility, not so long ago. 22 and 23 looked like very likely targets. It looked like we could realistically get there. At this stage, I think you'd have to be happy with. I think you'd have to be more than happy if you can get an entry below 30. I would bite your hand off for an entry below 30 on Bitcoin right now. Like, just flush the market and then. But we'll see. $48K next stops for Bitcoin. Yeah, well, we've got these macro targets. 43, 48, yeah. Look where we'll be. This is where we'll be on the 1st of January 2024. So look. This is the speed in which we're going up. 1st of January 2024 basically takes us to almost 100K Bitcoin. It's ridiculous, right? 1st of January. Where does that cross over? This is what I was saying earlier. You'll be at new all-time highs. Beyond new all-time highs if we continue at the pace that this has been moving. And that's just crazy. Would you consider selling some spot holdings BTC at this moment or recommend it? Like, I generally don't see much point in selling. Like, even okay, let's say this crashes and goes down to 34. Within the next couple of weeks, the chances are you'll probably get a bounce to 40 to make a big lower high, and that's where you could start selling. I don't know. It's obviously it's a good, like, Bitcoin's very high. I took some profit off around 38. I haven't sold any Bitcoin today. I've sold a few altcoins, but I'm keeping my exposure. You don't want to underexpose yourself when things are going on here. So yeah, of course it's important to take profits. It's always important to take profits. Thank you, Pavel Nedev, for subscribing. Thank you very much. It's always important to take profits. Always, always, always. But you don't want to leave yourself in a position where you're underexposed and just treading water and you're like, you can't get back in. So it's a tough one. I just think just gradual, if you're taking profits, just take a small amount. Let's say your Bitcoin bags have gone like, yeah, you just take a bit out and just pay yourself little bits, maybe. What you don't want to end up with is like let's say your whole portfolio, if you've got altcoins that are taking up a lot of that, what I wouldn't want to do is have a portfolio. Let's say I've got one Bitcoin now. I wouldn't want to start selling that Bitcoin and be like, okay, now I've only got like 0.7 Bitcoin or like 0.6 Bitcoin. This is why I trade altcoins, because they take up that slack. So if I'm making money on Bitcoin and then I'm getting more Bitcoin, then I'll sell Bitcoin. So let's say I've got the altcoins and then my portfolio has gone from 1 Bitcoin. So I had 1 Bitcoin when price was at 30K. And because I've been trading alts up and I've been trading alongside it, I now have 1.4 Bitcoin. I'd be pretty happy to go, okay, I'll sell 0.2 Bitcoin at a higher price. So you're trying to beat... Does that make sense? Yeah. Are we all excited to see the new GTA 6 trailer tomorrow and ape into relevant crypto proxies? GTA is going to announce that, like, Doge... Imagine if they're like, Doge is their native currency. I took some profit along the rise as well on spot, but only very little. Next one was 46 and 49. After that, I don't know yet. Yeah. Important to pay yourself, but don't get yourself underexposed, because then you'll just be pissed off. Never sell Dark Shield, it's going to 100k. Yeah. Do you use Trading Light? I do from time to time, yes. Don't really know what's going on with the order flow. This is EXO, obviously, but Trading Light. Don't dox me. Good. It's BT. Very thin books up here. Very thin. And this is kind of what I mean. Like, this could still go a lot higher. What a bit for next turn. Oh, for fuck's sake. Very, very thin. Yeah. Getting up for Asia later. Fugazi, you're crazy. It's that time though, isn't it? Like, yeah, there's opportunities out there. Like the daily open often brings some real good opportunities with it. Lunar Classics pumping. Look at this. This is probably going to have another leg higher. Shiba actually looks really, really good. Shiba on the higher time frames, like, looks really, 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 really good. So dog coins could have their time to shine soon. And it's just, again, it's very, very simple stuff, right? But you look at where it is, and just it looks pretty good. Still in sand. I never got sand. Sand was on my watch list, but sand wasn't one that I bought, because I think sand was on this. I need to update this. But again, yeah, sand was one that I was watching for an entry. Oh my god, this thing's up. Aurora. 100% on the day. But yeah, I don't think I bought. I said what I bought, and I've kind of stuck with that. Like, it's been doing well for me. I think it was Psy, Render, QNT, Algo, Ape, True, wasn't it? Out of this list, I think those are the ones that I ended up buying. But I need to do another scan for. I might do a WooX scan. Alina, Shiba's still your favorite? Yeah, it looks really, really good. Shiba Inu. I think it looks like it's ready to go. I mean, a lot of stuff just looks great, doesn't it, really? One. Yeah, one's... That's the one that got me stopped out the other day. Did I chart it on Woo? Yeah, so this was one, because this was a leverage position, closed over the weekend. So I'm not in this anymore, but look, same thing. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good in general. I've been like, one has been one of those that I've had my eyes on for quite some time. I got stopped out of a long initially on it, and then I took the long from when we had that golden pocket in the anchored VWAP, went into the weekend, closed all the positions over the weekend. The only position I still hold on Woo, that was from the weekend. No, I did close them all. Oh, I've taken a TRB long. This is another one that frustrated me recently, but this drop today, I think, gave a pretty good opportunity. So I'm trying it again. So I'd taken that long on TRB after it took this low, right? Remember? If anyone remembers, I don't know. Taking the long on it, never happened, stopped out. But since we've had this other sweep today, I think like getting an entry back below $80 again, I'm giving it a second opportunity, and it's the same kind of thing. Like, stop's going to be down here. I just think that there's a good risk to reward off of this. I'm willing to give this another go. So I'm in a position now. Something like this. TRB, I'm looking at local value area low lining up with local 0.5. So if we take this whole thing as a range, I mean, we could even just take it. We're going to just go for this. Yeah, you got to get back inside the value area there. If you're extending that and you're looking at this, where is your value area? Which one do you really want? Depending on how you draw it, your value area is going to be different. But just from a pure price action perspective, I think, yeah, it was one of those that just looks like it's got quite a good opportunity there. Genuine question to Luke, no trolls. Craig's asking a genuine question. Jonathan Fong, welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Where do you prefer to on-ramp from? What's your best option for you? I just use Coinbase, but I haven't on-ramped into crypto probably since like 2018. I've not bought crypto with fiat for like years. Off-ramp, I sell on Coinbase. I know the fees are crazy, but it's just easy. It's what I'm used to. Maybe there's a better option, but yeah, I just use Coinbase. If I do sell, I don't sell often. Like literally, like my bank account is just permanently just empty. I just have enough in my bank just to pay the bills and just to get me by, and to just now and again do stuff. And I just do as much. If I need something, I'll just sell crypto and then I'll use that money to buy it straight away. So if I can buy anything with crypto, I use crypto. And if I need something desperately, I'll just sell some crypto to buy something. Can you analyze the footprint on BTC so I can understand how it works? I mean, I can have a little look at it. There's a lot of educational content on the footprint chart that I have. So you might want to watch some of the videos that I've got up on YouTube already for that to understand it. If you want to understand more about it and you want to see it being used, these live streams, I just tend to, especially these evening ones, like I'm not going to be going into anything too serious. The New York session live streams, I go a bit more in depth into these. And then obviously trading rooms. So within the crew, we're looking at the order flow like a lot more seriously. But essentially, what can I show that's happened today? So earlier on was like a good example of, you had the short squeeze earlier, right? Just big move up, lots of shorts getting liquidated. And then shorts started to enter as we were at support. Since they're starting to get closed out. I don't really know, like, yeah, it's a bit late for me to really go into order flow right now. I'm not going to explain it well. I've got video content on it. If I'm coming into this at a day that there's, I'm not going to explain order flow now. I can't. I don't have the brain capacity, the brain power to find an example and to start to explain exactly what's going on. I went into my morning updates as well. Yeah, this is the USD pair as well. Like this is just a chart. There's not a lot going on. Anything interesting on Binance? yeah, watch the videos. And my morning updates. So every morning I do an update. I do an update on what I'm seeing just with the general price action, what I'm seeing on the order flow. We have a look at the delta. So this was a nice example where we could see just the very healthy move up that we'd had earlier on today. And then very similar to when we hit 38K, we got enormous profit taking on spot. Huge profit taking on spot. And this entire correction, almost like perhaps managing to absorb that. But yeah, spot, look at the delta here. So spot positions like just dropped off of a cliff when we hit 42K, which is very, very similar to what we did when it first hit 38. But we've actually barely corrected. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here, whether the spot bid starts to pick back up and we're going to go higher. But that's a lot of selling on spot. So I look at things like that as well. We look at the liquidation heat maps, look at the open interest. We look at a lot of stuff. Why 42K, by the way? 0.5% GIB fib. Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, it's the 50%. 42 was a really, because remember when we were saying like back earlier on in the year, like 42K was really, really important level. I can't exactly remember why. What else do we have there? But yeah, we've got, it's a 0.5. It's a 50% retrace of the entire move down. And I remember it was always a really important level, like during the bull market. Like we're looking at, because we were holding like that 42K support, and 42K was here, wasn't it? So it's like bull market. Okay, everyone thought Bitcoin had topped out at 42K in January 21. We ended up losing it. You regain it, you back test it, you lose it again. You're chopping around there for a while as soon as you lose that. So I think just historically, 42 has been a very key level for Bitcoin. You can look at just general support and resistance around there. So I think that's probably why. Cake. Grinding on the treadmill while I'm off to bed. Yeah, I'm going to be off to bed after this, I think. With all this spot selling and the price not falling, is it bullish? Yeah. I think so. All right, let's cause some drama. Why wouldn't this be a bearish ABCD correction? I've seen posts like that. I mean, you can't say no to anything, you can't. Yeah. Of course it could be, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be that. The funny thing is, right? If you're going for an ABC, if you're correcting to the 0.5 and you're going for the D, then you're going to the 2, the -2 fib. So if we've got a bearish ABCD corrective move, oh no, it's the -1, sorry. You'd have to go for the -1, which would put a target of negative 38K, minus $38,000 for Bitcoin. If we're using Fibonacci, you can't do it for shorts. Not when it's on a scale like this. And then you'd have your 1-to-1. Where's your 1-to-1 coming in? Negative 12K. Oh, so Capo's nowhere near bearish enough, is he? Because Capo's telling us we're going to go to 12K, but if we're going to have a corrective, an ABCD, then we're at the very least going to go to negative $12,000. The other thing is, right? So the nice thing about what am I saying? You could go, we could get some targets to take us down to 8K if we're using log, but yeah, nah, it's not gonna happen. Check out 2020 yearly NPOC. Let's just draw it. Oh my god, come on. Where are we there? Yeah. Yeah. A POC always ends up at the bottom of a range when you're doing an accumulation anyway, because your point of controls, yeah. anyway, of course, like, anything's possible in the charts, but I don't see sub. I mean, I think we should be happy if we see 30K Bitcoin again. You never know what's going to happen, but I think we're in a bull market now. What are your fixed range settings? I generally just use 200 rows because I'm using because I do it on all sorts of assets, and I'm like putting a fixed range on loads of stuff. This is actually on 1,000 rows. I used to have it on 200 because I didn't like it being too crazy. I think I moved it up to 1,000 because of Fugazi. So I kind of like the way that looks. But then the more ticks you have, the lower tick size you have, the more accurate it's going to be, obviously. Yeah, 200 rows is what I like visually. And because I'm doing that with all sorts of assets, I don't tend to use ticks per row, because if I'm using like 50 ticks and I'm suddenly going on to something that's like 100 Satoshis or something, it's never, the fixed range isn't going to work. So I keep it as that. For TPO, I have different stuff. So on Bitcoin, I'm using 50 tick TPO. And then like NASDAQ using 10 tick TPO. ES using 4 tick TPO, that kind of thing. Edwin. Oh man. I don't know if there's any coupons to start a new trading combine. That happens. I mean, the nice thing, the good thing about like trading combines and stuff is if you've blown that, you've only blown like your initial investment into it. It's more like the frustrating thing when you because I've done it. I've had accounts that I've ran into a loss when I started doing it. And then, yeah, the most frustrating thing is the time that you lose when you lose a prop account, because you've just wasted that time. I haven't looked at the NASDAQ or the ES today. I tend to let Mondays do their thing. How'd it go? The initial balance strategy would have worked nicely, and then it's just been taken out now. Did NASDAQ? Right, both highs and lows taken. on both things today. Interesting. Looking kind of good, right? Nice how it works around the value area. Yeah. I think I'm going to wrap this up. So, basketball. So we pumped to 50k from here. I mean, it's still looking good. Like, if we can drop to 41.6, 41.500, hold there, look for another move higher, 43k becomes the next level. There's liquidity above that. So 43k is important. That takes us back to, you've got your 1.618, your monthly level, 45, 46k. But yeah, we're looking at like this high, that's at 43. We'll see. It is. It's a bit of a weird level. It is just a 50% retrace from your all-time high to your bear market lows. Okay, a holiday in Holland. Cool. Yes. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Well, I'll see you crew tomorrow. Trading room 9 a.m. Bright and early, London trading room. So if anyone's interested in joining the crew, take yourself over to tauruscrypto.com. We do live trading rooms on basically a daily basis. We're always going over the charts. We're always looking at the charts. We're doing a lot more stuff going over the order flow and things like that anymore. So if what am I talking about? Yeah, we go into a lot more detail on the order flow. We're looking at things in a bit more depth, a bit more in depth, and yeah, it's a really nice community. So if you're not part of it, or if you're interested, go check out tauruscrypto.com, and you can sign up for the crew if you would like to do so. And yeah, I will see everyone again very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.